Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Yes, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription. Yes, click the bell button after subscription. Finally, I'm back here in Brasilia, okay? And Rio was fantastic. My first time in Rio, it was fantastic. I've been reading a lot of comments, and also I had some inboxing too as well. Most of my viewers were asking me, uh, they were asking me to talk about what is happening in Nigeria. It's because I had a lot of, I still have a lot of video to simply post for you guys from Rio and also airport, what do you call it? Airport vlogs to show you guys how the airport in Rio looks like too as well. And also here in Brasilia, I have a lot of videos to show you guys. That is why I kept quiet about this particular issue. But uh, yes, Sean Sean Robinson, you are welcome on this show. Yes, a lot of people want me to talk about what is happening in Nigeria. People are simply dying because of uh, the SARS. Yeah, Edmond. How are you doing, Mr. Edmond? It's been a while. What is happening in Ghana? Are people fighting for Nigerians in Ghana? People are talking about. Yes, yes, that's my wife. She's going to sleep. Um, so Edmond, what's going on in Ghana? If you don't mind, I can also invite you if you think your internet can stand, so that I can ask you some few questions too as well to share with us what is really happening in Ghana concerning Nigeria. Because of course, Nigerians simply consider Ghana to be their home too as well. So most definitely, I know a lot of Ghanaians have relatives from Nigeria too as well. Uh, yes, Let me share the link right away. If you want to join us on this discussion, then we can simply join us. It doesn't matter where you are talking from. You can be talking from the United States, Europe, Africa, anywhere. Uh, One more thing, I think a lot of our vloggers, the African vloggers, a lot are quiet about this, what is going on in Africa, not only in Nigeria too, because we heard something is going on also in Congo too as well. People are really going through a terrible times. Apart from what is happening in Nigeria, people are dying a lot. We have seen a lot of videos, very disturbing videos. People are really going through hard time, but we haven't seen any African vlogger coming to simply talk about this issue. We haven't seen them. I don't know if because they say they are promoting Africa, so they don't want to show this particular part of what is happening in Africa. So, like I said, we cannot keep quiet about this kind of things that is going on in Africa because um, we need help as Africans. We know very well that we need help, and we cannot keep quiet on these kind of things. Nigeria is going through a very big problem, a very big problem. We have seen a lot of their celebrities, and also celebrities in Ghana too are really supporting and also talking so much about this SARS issue. Eduardo, I don't really know what's going on in France because I asked you to let me know what's going on in France. Yes,
Hey,
Mr. Edmond.
yes,
Edmond.
sir.
Charlie, what do
Yes,
you?
sir. How you doing?
Oh, Charlie, I'm doing well. You know, I just got back from Rio de Janeiro recently. I went to Rio de Janeiro. That was, I think, 3 days ago, and I have a lot to show people. But this particular issue is really, like a whole lot of people are asking me to talk about it. And you are living in Ghana, where there are a
Uh,
lot of Nigerians in Ghana.
sure,
What is your
sure.
take on this matter? Do you have some
Yeah,
Nigerian friends? What is going on over there?
right. So, personally, myself, I just came back from a trip. Last week, I went on a trip to the
Yes,
northern sector.
uh, the
Northern
not
sectors.
it's
Yeah.
Burkina Faso, right?
Yeah, I went to Burkina Faso. I
Man,
didn't
your
really do a
videos
vlog
are
over there.
guys. Don't forget to check out Mr. Edmond's
I
vlog.
explored the
The name is
northeast.
right there. Please follow his vlog if you want to know something about West Africa or Africa. He has a fantastic content for you guys. So please don't forget to check him out and ask him a lot of questions too as well because he knows a lot too about what is going on in Ghana and can even help you about some certain things if you want to know about Ghana too as well. He can help you out. So tell us what is really happening because it's really terrible what we are seeing online.
It's very disheartening. Myself, I saw Nigeria trending on Twitter. So when I saw the trend, I just followed and I could see the common hashtag end SARS and police brutality and bad governance and stuff, And it looks like there's this information I know from most of my colleagues, Nigerians. When you are working in Nigeria, like the way we have free access to social media, you can easily take your phone and send somebody message online, just chat someone, send emails, and you are just free, like as we have it in most parts of the world in Ghana. Nigerians don't have so much of that liberty. So a policeman can just stop you at any time and request for your phone. You need to open it up for him. He has to go into your messages, he has to go into your private chats and check what discussion you're having with whoever. Then if he feels there's nothing fishy, he lets you go. If he feels there's so it's like the right to social media, if there's any right like that, the right to social media isn't so much effective in Nigeria. So because a policeman can easily just stop you and die. It looks like the police are brutalizing the people over there. So they have this special anti-robbery, that's the SAT, special anti-robbery, something, the S is for something. And these people is like a body that was set to tackle special robbery, something of that sort. But looks like they are really going
They are going
beyond
out
their
of their way.
duties. Yeah, and they are
They
really
are doing something out of what they are supposed to do.
definitely, definitely. So it's making it very difficult to for the people over there. So they decided to come out and speak for themselves, out against what is going on. But it looks
Uh,
like what should turn out to be a peaceful route is now something
because
else.
it's really deadly right now. We are seeing a lot
Yes,
of people
yes, yes,
are
yes.
dying and
It's
stuff
very,
like
very,
that.
very, very bad now. Very, very bad
And
because I've
what do
seen
you say?
pictures and videos of
Yeah, what do you say about the vloggers? Because we haven't seen them talking about it at all.
yes.
And
Okay,
they
I
are
think
still vlogging.
one of these
Yeah.
Nigerian bloggers I know of, Tayo Aina. I saw a vlog on that about this SARS where they were protesting. So I saw a vlog on his channel about that. But I sent him and a couple of Nigerian YouTubers I've been following online. I just sent them a message on IG to check up on them, but I haven't received a reply from them yet. But I just hope that they are doing very well. But today in Ghana, the Nigerian society in Ghana decided to also join their brothers out there in adding their voice. So they took to the streets to the Nigerian High Commission here in Ghana. But unfortunately, they were stopped by the Ghanaian police also because they hadn't served the notice to the Ghana police about what they are coming to do. So
Oh, okay.
they were being sent out of the embassy environment. So they were not allowed to do that protest. But in as much as they were being prevented, the crowd was getting very massive. But it wasn't something brutalizing. It was a very calm situation down here in Ghana. And we were just told that, okay, before you go on it is legal in Ghana for you to go on demonstrations. But before you go on that, you need to send the police a letter about what you are going to do in 5 days ahead, so
You
that they
have to
can have
notify
a
them. Yeah.
dialogue with you. Yeah, you can have a dialogue with the police. Then you see which method will be best, and they will just give you the go ahead to do that. But it looks like they didn't really go through that procedure, so the police didn't allow them to go and do what they wanted to do. So that was a
So
little, yeah,
yeah. So like I was saying, like I said on my channel, I always talk about the fact here on
yeah,
my channel. I'm sure you are from Accra, just like I am from Accra
yeah,
too, as well. And you and I know very well what's going on in Ghana. I am out of Ghana though for some
yeah.
years now. The last time I went to Ghana was 6 years ago, and
Wow, it's been a long time, Charlie. You
yeah,
gotta calm down. Let's do something together.
yeah, I had wanted to visit Ghana this year. Actually, I had wanted to, and it was unfortunate that this coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because of the coronavirus thing, I just suspended going to Ghana, and
Okay.
yeah, for some reasons. So, like I was saying, I wanted to ask you, how is the lifestyle in Ghana? Is it like easy for people to pick up, like do some regular stuffs and then like grow out of these regular jobs and stuff like that? How is it? How is
Yeah.
it like?
So Ghana has always been a peaceful land. Like Ghana has always been a peaceful land. That's a fact. So and I think I'll highly commend our president on how he's been able to tackle this COVID and the implementations and stuffs that they've put in place. I think we were living our normal lives, everything, but when this COVID came in, everything went a bit slow. We went on lockdown in the city, but other parts of the country, everything was going on fine. But now, when the ban was lifted, things were a bit slow in the system. But now, people are able to go up and down with their daily jobs, do whatever they want to do. Like everything is normalized now. Just that the president highly recommends that we put on our nose masks wherever we are going. But it's not everybody who is abiding by that rule. But there are some shops like supermarkets and let's say, okay, cinema is not working. Hotels, some businesses are they will not allow you enter without your nose mask. But and
But
some people are also
mm,
working from home. Some people are also
yeah,
working
but,
from home. So this,
my question was simply about the growth, like as a regular guy in Ghana, because we know, for me personally, I know very well that in Ghana, if you are not rich or you are not highly connected, life is not that cheap or life is not that easy. Yes, I
yeah.
wanted to ask you, are there any changes? Because I don't know if maybe after I left, maybe there is some
The
changes, like things
system,
that.
okay, as in the hustle life. Okay. Life here in Ghana isn't should I say it, it's not difficult, it's not easy also. Okay. It depends on how you decide to make it. So personally, I'm a student. As in as much as I'm a student, I also do photography and videography. I do shoot people's weddings, engagements, and programs and stuff. So it's virtually how you add value to yourself. That's how you might be able to go. And it's all about you trying to be smart trying to be positive, not making sure you don't get into somebody's way to hurt anybody, but you just act smartly to work out. If you want to just sit at a place and work, nah, you're not going to make the money. Life is going to be very tough because there are people out there who are day in and day out sweating, like that hustle in terms of trying to make ends meet. It's not easy to get that, but it's about how you find the right way, what you think. You just have to just study the market. Okay, you could see that, okay, now we are in COVID-19, people are buying more of nose masks. And this disposable one, most people just like the disposable than the sewn one. Okay, so you just have to look at yourself. Okay, I don't know how to sew. Should I also go into that business? If I have, let's say, 50 cedis in dollars can be like, let's say it's less than $100. Okay, so let's say you have such an amount of money and you are ready. You can just invest into the disposable marks, buy some and also be selling. You know, Ghana doesn't have a very strict rule when it comes to running business. It is encouraged that you register your business and stuff. But when you are a startup, the government has put things in place. If you are a startup, you will not be really pressured to start like go and register, be paying tax and doing all those stuff. You can just start your little thing, your little corner, maybe in front of your house. You can just set a table, be selling some food, be selling some water, be selling some drinks. Then when you want to take it to the commercial state where you want to do it in a large production, then the Food and Drugs Authority has to come and make sure that what you are serving out there is good, and just make sure you are doing something good. But when it comes to foreigners trying to start a business here, I think that's a little challenge because recently Nigerians in Ghana were routing because the Ministry of Trade and Industry went locking their stores down somewhere at Circle with the reason that they have their papers, everything is fine. But in Ghana law, you need at least, is it 1 million Ghana cedis? Okay, 1 million Ghana cedis.
Edmond, I can't hear. I think your microphone is off. J3 2018. You said you sent me a friend request
Can you hear
on
me?
Instagram. I haven't seen your friend request because my Instagram is from Africa to South America. You can simply follow me and then send me a message. And I do get a lot of messages too. So let me know what name did you use in sending me the friend request. You have to let me know. But Edmond, your mic is off. I think I don't know if it is the internet, but your mic went off.
Is it better now?
No, it's still off. I cannot hear you. I don't know if it is because sometimes it does happen.
Okay, let me recall into the line. Let me recall into the line.
Yeah, maybe you have to drop again and then come back again.
Okay.
Yes, guys. So this is Edmond. Okay, he's a Ghanaian vlogger and he has a fantastic content on his channel. You get to know how the train transportation thing is in Ghana. He brings you more exciting things like what's really going on in Ghana. He can like you ask him or you request anything about Ghana, he's going to get you a video on that. Yes, so I was talking about Nigeria, SARS and SARS. A lot of people, like we have a lot of vloggers in Africa, you know, like especially in West Africa, we have a lot of them vlogging about, hey, like everything is going on well in Africa and stuff like that. Yes, I saw your message right now. Yes. Let me see here. Yeah, so yes, I saw your message right now. Yeah, so like I was saying, I haven't seen any West African vlogger apart from the Thai that Edmond is talking about. Most definitely, I'll go to his channel too and then check it out and see what he talked about and his propaganda about the NSAS thing too as well. Because Nigerians are really going through a very hard time, and I think yes, yes, I can see your message here. The name is Mansa, yes. So, like I was saying, what is your say on this Nigeria thing? What is going on in Nigeria? What is your say? Because, of course, I know a lot of you guys want to go to Africa, start something in Africa, and also simply start something in Africa. So, yes, we know there are a lot of bloggers showing you exciting things about Africa, but what is happening now in Africa, nobody is talking about it. Are we going to keep quiet about these two as well? Because there is a video that I watched on Facebook today. I saw there was a lot of confusion in the Nigerian parliament, and they were even fighting and throwing chairs to each other and kicking each other in their parliament. I can simply share that videos with you too. Let me see if I can see that video, and then I will share that video with you guys. It was, there is a lot of problems going on, guys, and I want you guys to know and understand that the reality on ground is real. Yes, we want to promote Africa. Fine, it is good to promote Africa, but the truth about it, we have to bring it out because the fact is, we the youth, the African youth, we are not living in our own countries, but we are living outside. And living outside means we are simply not having that good time. You understand? Yes, yes. Yes, guys, if you want to be part of this conversation and come and tell us what you think about what's going on in Nigeria, the link is below. You can just click the link and then join us and then tell us what if you are living in Nigeria too, also, it's going to be a very good thing to join us and also share with us what's really happening over there. And do you think it is good for our vloggers to keep quiet, not to talk about this? What is happening in Africa today, because we understand a lot of the vloggers say Africa to the world and stuff like that. So, perfect. Good. Our brother
Hello, can you hear
Edmond
me
is,
now?
yes, yes, I can hear you perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. So, like I was saying,
Hello?
there is a video that I saw on, what do you call it? There is a video that I saw on Facebook. I'm going to share this video with
Hello?
you guys, okay? Yeah, hello, Edmond. Can you hear me, Mr. Edmond? Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you clearly. I can hear you clearly. Yes, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me too?
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Yes. Edmond, Edmond, can you hear me? I think his internet is a little giving him a little problem. I think it's breaking a little bit. So, like I was saying, what do you think? Yes, I'm going to share this video with you guys, and for you guys to see. Let me just say entire screen together with audio. Okay, so this is it, and I'm sharing this with you guys. Yes, so this is the screen. This is it here. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing great, Mr. Cooking. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing great. This is what is really happening in Nigeria. Okay, this is what is really happening, and it's not funny at all. Yes, this is what is happening in Nigeria, and we are not seeing any of our vloggers talking about this. Yes. So, guys, like I said, you've seen some of the videos. This is really happening in Nigeria. So, no, this video it's on Facebook. Okay, this is currently what is happening in Nigeria, and it's really bad, even in their parliament houses and stuff like that. So if we as Africans we say we are going to make our continent look good without talking about what is really happening in the continent, then we the youth are the ones who are going to suffer. Because the truth about it is, without money, you cannot be happy in Ghana or in Nigeria or in Africa itself. That is why I always talk about this. But then I get attacked when we talk about all of these things. Um, I haven't seen any West African YouTuber talking about what is really happening. If you guys want, I have a lot of videos which is not even nice to look at or watch. Yes, our brother Edmond is back again here.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can hear you clearly and fantastic clearly right now. Yes. Yeah, so I was asking a question. Do you remember the last question I asked you, or I was still asking?
Yeah, that was concerning Nigeria, and I was talking about the business.
Okay, so
About the business.
yeah, I wanted to ask you. There was a question that I wanted to ask you because we know a lot of the vloggers are really trying hard to promote Africa, but the reality on ground is a lot of us youth, African youth, are outside, and some of us are trying so much to cross the Mediterranean Sea, and most of our sisters and brothers too are going through a terrible time in the Middle East. What is your take on this? Do you think uh, promoting Africa and also talking the fact about Africa, what is your take on these two things? Because I really want to hear from a youth like you.
Okay. Can you please come again with your question once again?
Okay, my question is, people are promoting Africa, okay? People are promoting Africa. Most of our young, energetic YouTubers from West Africa are promoting Africa, which I don't think is a bad thing. But the reality on ground says a lot of people are trying to cross the Mediterranean and people are dying on the desert. And also, a lot of our brothers and sisters are trying to move out of Africa to the Middle East, which they are being treated so bad. We have seen a lot of videos. I don't know if you have seen some on Facebook too as well. What is your take on these two
Yeah.
things? Promoting Africa and also fighting, no, and also talking about what is really happening in Africa. What is your take on it? Do you support the fact that people are really promoting Africa than talking about what is really happening on the ground?
Okay. So I think I'll look at it in these two perspectives. Now, if we are promoting Africa, we are promoting Africa in the sense that, the Western media has really tarnished the image of Africa because of
Okay, just a
historical
second. You
or
said, just a second. You said the Western media has
Mhm.
really tarnished the image
Yeah,
of Africa. I want to ask you this particular
yeah.
side that you talked about right now. Are they really lying about what they are saying, or there is more to it?
Okay. They they aren't really lying, but they are not being let's say 100% with their journalism. Okay, it's like they are trying to say the entire Africa is bad, but not the entire Africa is bad. That's what we want them to know. Okay,
Okay,
so we taking up upon ourselves to promote Africa. We are not saying, okay, go to this country or go to that country. We know there are some countries that are having problems, but what we are trying to do is, my country has been mentioned in Africa as a bad country. It has
okay,
been promoted that Africa, Africa is a bad land. It's a world zone disease continent. And even some people don't even know that Africa is not a continent. They
a
believe
country.
Africa is a country.
Yeah,
So for me, like this, and I'm just trying to let people know that, listen, the Western media has told you that Africa is full of malaria, full of diseases. We are not uh, um, civilized. We are not. Uh, we are living on trees and stuff. And I'm just trying to let people know out there that no, that's not what they are saying. There are some parts of Africa that this thing that they are saying is true, but it's not the entire Africa. So if you go to places like Kenya, you come to places like Ghana, you go to places like South Africa, you go to places like even Nigeria and other places, there are wonderful things over there. Aside that, there are a little challenge in most of these places. Look at what Nigeria is facing right now. It's not going to be something I'll tell someone, hey, if you want to come to Africa, go to Nigeria because there's something going on over there that is not so positive. Well, I cannot highly recommend Nigeria at this time. Even I recently tweeted that we are trying to let our family, the Africans in the diaspora, calm down. But looking at what is going on now, how do we tell them to calm down when if they feel they are not going to be secured or safe? Okay, so um, the Western media should, their journalism should have gone to an extent of letting others know, okay, there are some parts of Africa that is bad. But when you go to parts like this places, you get to experience nature, you get to learn about your ancestral journey from Africa to and how they were enslaved and stuff to wherever they are now. But not to let them know that the entire Africa is a bad land. It's like me trying to tell people that when you go to US, the entire US is full of riches, it's full of prosperity. That's why most people in African countries are trying to run away, or let's say find so many ways, like you said, about crossing the Mediterranean Sea, crossing the desert to go and seek greener pastures in this Western world. It has been painted to them that these places, there's so much comfort, there's so much peace, there's so much uh, opportunity. But that's not the case. I know of people who are in the States who complain about how tough the places are over there, how tax is killing them, how you need to, if you don't take care, you become a homeless person. But here in Ghana, if I can, even there's this YouTuber who recently relocated from, I think, Australia to Ghana, if I'm right. Yes.
I know her,
So,
a female YouTuber, right?
yes, yeah, Pinama. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
I
I
like her
remember when she
channel.
was relocated.
I really like her
Yeah,
channel because I learned a lot from her
when she
channel.
was, yeah, yeah. When she was trying to relocate, I saw the process she was going through. And one of the statements she made was like, if you want to even go and visit someone, you need to call the person and book an appointment, let's say a week ahead. But in Ghana, maybe I'm just passing by your door. I can easily walk inside and tell you that, hey, how are you doing? I was just passing by. I decided to say hello. Or today, I'm just coming over. We don't have, we have a social life. If I'm to put it in quotes, we have this easy social communication. I can just stand up and come to your place. We can start, eat, move around, and go and do our own stuff. Okay, but when we are being painted towards the Western world is full of peace, it's full of treasure, it's a treasure island, opportunity land, and stuff, and it's making our people to cross over to go there in terms of dinner process. We get there, and there's a whole lot of complications we also have to go through. That's not the case. What we know is okay. We know America is great, but aside America, that is great also. There is a bad aspect of it. You get it. When it comes to Africa, Africa has a bad aspect. It has a good aspect also. So stop hitting on the bad aspect and hit on the positive aspect because there's a lot to be learned here in Africa. If the diasporans are to come down to Africa, they are going to look at last year. Last year was a year of return. A lot of Africans came down. They saw their ancestral roots. They got to know what went on. They got to learn about history, what their forefathers had to go through before they got to wherever country they are gotten to. How we live here, how things are going over here, and a lot of Africans are even having businesses here now. Okay, a lot of these diasporans are even having businesses here when they came. A lot of them have relocated after visiting during the year of defense. So it's not solely about the Western world as they are painting us to be so black. And you know, when they come down also, they only focus on their own developed places. Recently, I think last year December, I visited the waterfall in Volta region. So after doing the video and everything, I met this workshop who was taking pictures. So we had a little convo, and he was like, when he came, he thought he would see the houses on the streets and stuff, but he see skyscrapers, tall buildings and stuff, but that's not his interest in farming. So there, my colleague who was with me and letting me down, you see the mindset he took. He thought he come to take pictures of people who are having house flies on their nose, on their eyes, they are eating with house flies, they are living on trees, wearing some lip clothes and all those stuff. That's his motive for coming. But when he
Just
came,
a
the
second.
story changed. So the
If
content he wanted to, he did.
Yeah, if, for example, okay, somebody asks
Mhm.
you about Brazil, I'm just trying to ask you a question about it. Somebody just meet you and ask you, Mr. Edmond, do you know like something about Brazil? Tell us something about Brazil. What are you going to say?
Oh, honestly, if not for you, your channel, honestly, okay? If not for your channel, this is what I know about Brazil. If not for your channel, I
Eh,
knew Brazil to be a dangerous country. That is what the media has made me know. A very, very dangerous,
okay, so
Ghanic
now do
country.
you understand? Now do you understand what I'm trying to say here? It's we
Definitely.
simply, yeah, because we simply make it look like we are the only continent that has been tarnished, like image has been tarnished. You understand? Because when you look at
Yeah.
there are a lot of countries, like uncountable countries around the world, which image has been tarnished by the media. Because when you talk about
Yes.
successful countries, only places we know is Europe and the North Africa and Australia. You understand? And when you talk about Asia, people think about Japan or maybe Korea. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
clear out here
Yeah.
on my channel most of the time about Africa is I am worried. Why am I worried? Because I'm African and I'm living in a different country where I've been welcomed so much that, like, I've been welcomed to to a different level. For example, here in Brazil, when you are not even documented, the government have a lot of what do you call it? They have a lot of things for you in place, even someone who is not even a citizen. You understand? And sometimes I do ask myself a question: how can maybe a country like Monaco or Cyprus be richer than Ghana or be richer than a lot of countries in Africa? But we are there most of the time. We act as if we've been like we have been, our image has been totally tarnished. Because when you look at what the media is saying, okay, a lot of what the media is saying is true. You understand? Like, for example, Ghana, for example. Let's talk about Ghana because we are Ghanaians, okay? Um, in Ghana, in Ghana, how many people wake up in the morning without thinking about their 3 square meal, daily square meal? Like, how many people? Because me, I know a lot. I'm from Accra, I'm from Adabraka, and I've lived in Nima. I have family in Nima. I have Gamami, Jamestown, and all that. I did a lot of Kubolo over there. I have a lot of friends. I studied in the middle of Accra, which is close to the High Court. You know, like, I know more about the real story. You understand? So it's like this is the time that we can do something about this, because right now we have platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. We have to utilize these platforms to make something out of it. Here in Brazil, people say they have a lot of problems, like, government is robbing and stuff like that, corrupt. But if you come here, you ask yourself a question like, what kind of problem do they have, and they are complaining, which I think is good, because they want something better. Because when you go online, people don't say South America to the world, or maybe Brazil to the world. They will tell you that it's a shitty country, it's a blah, blah. But if you come, they themselves, they will tell you that it's a shitty country. But when you come inside, then you find out that, no, what they are saying is far away from shitty. You understand what I'm saying? So why can't we? Because if we are making it look good and sweet like that, it's like our leaders are doing just fine. Like, they are making, you understand? They are making something better for us if the place was really good, or was really what it is. Yes, you have a question, you can simply ask your question, my brother. Any question is welcome. And if you want to be part of it, the link is there, you can join. And I'm here with my brother Edmond. Okay, Edmond is also one of the fantastic YouTubers in Ghana. He's going to give you a real fantastic content. You can check his what do you call it? You can check his content out, and trust me, you will love it. And also, you can get in touch with him if you have interest about Ghana too as well. He can help you with more informations and videos. He has a fantastic content. Anyway, let me continue where I was. So, if really what the media is saying is not truth about Africa, of course you said it yourself that some of what they are saying is true, but that they make Africa look like a country instead of a continent, where we have a lot of.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody is asking how easy it is to get a mortgage in Brazil. Here in Brazil, it's easy to get a mortgage. It's all about you working any kind of work. You get a mortgage. It's just simple and easy. Even if you are not a permanent residency here, you are just a refugee, you still get a mortgage. This is how they run their country. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to credit stuffs in Brazil. All you have to do is get your money right. All right, so like I was saying, Edmond, this is my problem. We promote Africa. Fine, it's good to promote Africa, but there are worse things that people have even talked about other countries. Like I just asked you, if not for my channel, you wouldn't have even know that there is something really going on in South America, because any country in South America is just fine for retirement, for starting your life, even though the media makes it look like every part of Brazil is favela, people are killing each other, there is drug dealers everywhere, there are gangs everywhere. But even the people themselves, they criticize the country. But the reality is, we don't get like we don't get African our African YouTubers to fight for this kind of thing. And me, my worries is, you are promoting Africa, but the real thing is people are suffering, they are dying, they are trying to cross the Mediterranean. Day in, day out, I get a lot of messages. If I should show you the messages that I get on my phone from a lot of our youth wanting to leave the continent, I don't. I could have just screenshot them and then start vlogging and showing, but I think it's just not relevant. But my message across is what is why should we make our leaders look so good like that? Because even the properties that we show that we have in Africa, the resort, right? They are simply for individuals, the parks and stuff like that, right? But here there are resorts owned by the government, which you can just go there and then relax your mind and brains and stuff like that. Like, we have to fight for more. You understand what I'm saying? We have to fight for more. We shouldn't let what the media is saying about Africa make us come to air and then make it look like everything is just fine. You understand? But anyway, I understand what you are saying, that the media has tarnished Africa image for so long. So we are also trying to fight back to show them that we don't sleep on trees. We have internet in Africa. We have fantastic resorts in Africa and stuff like that. Yeah, you were saying something.
And one thing, one I'd like everyone to know is, okay,
Oh, your
Africa
microphone.
is
I think
not a
you have to drop again and then come back again. Your microphone is off again. Try and drop and come back again. I'm waiting for you. Yes, somebody say Africa is cause forget it. Yes, James Alexander. I really go with you. I agree with you. I agree with you, because me, I can tell you from my own experience. I can tell you from my own experience. Yes, official desk TV. Let me bring your comment here for everybody to see. I have something to add. Africa leaders are just funny. Yes, it's just truth. The real truth is there. It's just funny. It's just funny. And the sad part is, day in, day out, a lot of Africans are dying trying to cross the Mediterranean, and people are quiet about this. The vloggers are quiet about this. African leaders most of our African end up in Middle East countries like Dubai, Kuwait, Jordan, and all that, and they go through hell, but people are not talking about it. Perfect. Yes. Yes. So, Mr. Edmond, you are back with us.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you
I hope you
clearly.
can hear.
Yes, exactly. We can hear
Alright.
you clearly.
I thought someone say the African leaders are just funny.
Yes.
I'd like people to know this, okay? Africa is not a developed continent. Africa is a developing continent, okay? We have had ignorance and illiteracy in the system for a very long time. So the leaders who have been able to get the opportunity of being schooled are now leading these ignorant and illiterate in quote people. Okay. In this case, they are just taking advantage of the people. But a time is coming when all this will be a thing of the past because the youth are also fighting out now. The youth are now being educated. Education has now become uh, 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 a right for an individual in Africa. Let me just speak for Ghana. It is your right to be educated in Ghana. So now the youth are also getting education, equal education. So I believe strongly a time is coming where our leaders will not have to come and play around again. Now, when you come, people will be serious with your manifestos. People will be serious with what you offer. But for now, we have the agents who are still not so much inclined with education, who are not so much educated, and they are just being taken advantage of. And you see, they also constitute a lot because they are many. So their vote is also influencing the change in the system we want. But there is a time coming. I want everyone to know Africa is not developed. Africa is developed. So surely a time is coming where our leaders cannot come and play with us again because the youth are being educated.
Yes,
Because definitely,
the question here is for how long? Because if you look at what is going on in Africa, it has been going on for a very long time. And when we say the time is coming, it looks like we are not even considering the fact that the same leaders' family will become the leaders of tomorrow again. We know it. For example, in Ghana,
yes,
the president, or the people in power since day one, they are the same people, the same families we know. You understand? The
yes,
president that we have now. Tell me about his father.
it's true. But
You understand what I'm saying? So if
but
the thing
yes,
has been planned already, so if we have
yes.
this kind of
So
platforms, and we
if
are not
you
doing it, it's going. It keeps repeating itself.
yes, but if you look at if you study the trend now, you get to know that there are now more political parties that are coming into the line. Okay, day in and day out, every 4 years, when it's time for election, we get so many political parties, new political parties that spring up. This is an alarm. I want people to get to know something. Ghana has been dominant in these two political parties for a very long time. Okay,
For,
but there is this spring up.
let me just say 40 years.
But there is this spring up of new parties that are coming. They are not getting a chance, they are not getting the opportunity. But like I said, a time is coming, the youth are being educated. A time is coming when everybody, the majority of the people in the country, the mass population, will be enlightened. They will know what political parties will have to offer. So it will become possible that these lesser parties can join together and become one or two. And we'll have to battle with these two parties already that are leading every time. So there definitely a time will come when enlightenment will bring about a very big competition. Africa is truly developing. It's just that the pace at which we are developing is slow, but we will surely get there. A time is in as much as it will
I
take time. But
I would just say I'm really, really amazed with the energy that you have about believing that is really developing slowly. And let me read some of the comment here. James Alexander says the NDC are crooks and MPP are at least a bit better. Guys, uh, James is simply talking about some political parties in Ghana. Okay, so I just want to make that one clear. And the other comment is, it is any coincidence that South Africa is the best country in Africa. It's no coincidence because there is white people there. What James is saying is 100% fact on this particular comment. But talking about the NDC and the MPP, to be frank with you, they are both useless. Because when I say they are both useless, I'm talking about Africans. Most of us, we don't support each other. That's one. How can we have a party like NDC and MPP in Ghana? They don't support each other. They don't love each other. They don't support the good work each other does. It's like when one comes and he's doing something and he's out of office, when the other one comes, they don't continue the positive thing the other one is doing. You understand? So it's like I just think the both MPP and the NDC government, they are just useless, and they yes, I'm just being honest, because I remember when we were growing up, we told us our parents will just tell you, hey, go for NDC. They are the best party. But when you look at the truth about it, it's because of what? Tribalism and all that. But now it's all useless. We just, because we have traveled, we are outside Africa, and we are seeing what is really what is really like to be in a very good country. In Ghana or in most of our African countries, most of our African countries, most of us don't even know what benefit is. When the government comes and then build 2 street lights and all fix on one road, people think, the government is doing a lot. When the government allows bring in some a program like free education, then people are jumping and jubilating that, hey, the governments are doing more. They are fooling us. When you come outside or you visit countries, okay, there are some things they are just obligation for government or leaders to do. It's an obligation for them to put it out there in the system for the citizens, period. Ghana is a place where you pay tax, or most of our African countries are places where you pay tax, you don't get anything in return. That's one. There are places where they don't even have any benefit system for disabled people or people of age. They don't have it. You understand what I'm saying? So it is an obligation for a government to have all these things, because they are making money out of the country. The country has everything. Like that is why I was saying, how can a country like Monaco and Cyprus be richer than Africa? Ask yourself a question about this. Those countries, when you go there, they are only islands. So I've been there. They are only islands. So they don't have anything apart from fishes and maybe casinos. So look, naturally, and the real story over there is we as Black people, most of us, we are, how do I say this word? We care less about each other. We care less about each other. And look at what is happening in Nigeria. People are dying. People are what? Are simply dying. Yes. Let's read the comment. True, but the NDC have better ideas. NDC just by elections. The only time they knew you is during the election. Once they have bought your vote, they don't know you until 4 years' time. My problem is Africa. Both the leaders we have here now are all useless. When you go to Nigeria, the leaders are useless. You come to Ghana, the leaders are useless. You go to Togo, they are all useless. How can you put in a free education system and then you are happy about the worst thing are now even our youth, because if you haven't traveled, you will think that they are doing a lot, but it is a lie. Here in Brazil, here in Brazil, the favela that people are talking about, those favelas, you can buy something online and your delivery will be made in those favelas. And when you go to those favelas, every single container has bathhouse and toilet. Ghana, a very good household. A very good house. For example, we have compound houses. How many of them have toilets? You understand? There is a lot of questions. Like, we have wicked leaders. We have witches and wizards. Witches and wizards, we call them leaders. They are not leaders, they are witches and wizards. Yes, James. James, to me, they are all useless. Yes. Yes, you were talking.
Yes, I'm sure if you are in Ghana, definitely when it's election time, as a citizen, you would like to vote. In as much as you might not side with these two political parties we are talking about here, but you still vote, which maybe you might choose not to vote, which will not make you a good citizen. But if you should go out and vote, which means you might go for either any of these two political parties or any of the new ones that are springing out. Now, this is what I'm trying to think out. Like I said earlier, we are developing. Now, on the second note, there are so many ignorant people in the system. Okay, most of these are fathers, our mothers, our great grandparents. Most of them are ignorant. So these political parties just come to them when they need them during election time. Then they buy them with little stuff and win their vote. But I'm not sure a political party will approach you and tell you that, okay, let me buy you a motorbike so that you vote for me, and you do that. So with that being said, definitely the youth that are being educated now and they are coming out, there is a change that will happen tomorrow. But just that it might be a slow pace, but we will surely get it. That is just the thing. Okay. Every country has his or her own challenges. And this is the big challenge Africa is having now in terms of development. Okay. It's just that the leaders are taking advantage of the less privileged.
Yes, you see, my problem is Africa. My problem, I'm not really specifically talking about even Ghana. Say. My problem is Africa. You understand? Like seriously, you have this huge continent with a lot of resources and everything in it. You have wonderful youth who are very smart, but nothing. Like seriously, you rule like that without giving them a better life, and they are dying all the time like that. And me, my problem is when, because it's always the same thing. Like I said, the African leaders we have, they are witches and wizards. Witches and wizards, we are considering them as leaders. And yes, witches and wizards. How can you call this look, let me tell you something, when you start traveling, I know it's very late over there. I can see you are already yawning. Yes. Look, yes, when you start traveling, Edmond, yes, when you start traveling, you get to understand that what is really happening in Africa is pure evil. It's pure evil. I'm telling you, it's pure evil. Look at what you just said about this super robbery squad in Nigeria. How can you just stop somebody, a random person, and take his phone and they say the government say I can just stop you and take your phone and then go through your phone? If you don't have witches and wizards at least, how can this happen? But anyway, my problem is we shouldn't let the leaders look good, because the reality on ground is our people are dying, our youth are dying. Most of them are being mistreated in Jordan, Kuwait, Dubai, and also Lebanon and stuff like that. Yes, they are going through hell. A lot of Kenyan, a lot of Rwandan, a lot of Ugandans, a lot of Ghanaians are going through hell. You understand what I'm saying? So we shouldn't let it look so simple that individual achievement is the achievement of Africa. You cannot tell me one rich guy has a very huge hotel, and then so therefore Africa is doing good. You understand what I'm saying? That is the meaning of the kind of vlogs we see, because they are showing individual investment, and most of these individual, the funny thing is, most of these individuals, the money they made was not even in Africa. It was outside, far away, and they come and do that kind of investment in Africa. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have to fight. This is the time we have these
Yeah.
platforms, YouTube and stuff. Me, it disturbs me a lot, especially when I see a lot of African YouTube. I'm reading the comment. It's very, very funny.
Yeah.
The comment is
Mm.
very, very funny. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look at what is they are vlogging about, you bring some rich dude and tell me that people are doing well in Africa. Who are you trying to lie? If your mother is dead, you don't tell people that. Why don't you let the people know that your mother is dead? But rather, you are telling them that, oh, your mother will simply wake up very soon. She's sleeping. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, it's really disturbing. Anyway, guys, I want you guys to know that I'm talking to one of the best West African YouTuber. His name is Mr. Edmond. And if you want a fantastic content of Ghana, specifically, I think recently he traveled to Burkina Faso. So most definitely, I think he's having some content also from Burkina Faso for you guys. So if you want to know more about West Africa too, you can get in touch with Mr. Edmond. Okay, his channel name is what do you call it?
Said
His
Bonama.
channel name
Bonama.
is Edmond. Edmond Ama is right there. You have to
Yeah.
only check him out and then subscribe to his channel also as well. You can ask him a bunch of questions if you want to open some businesses over there. But the truth about it is, the real
Yeah.
thing is, the youth of Africa are really, really suffering. The fact is there. We don't have
Yeah.
we don't have, how do you call this? We don't have benefits. We don't have a system which give us help us to get jobs. We don't have systems like there is a lot of things going on wrong over there. But then, if you follow Mr.
Yeah.
Edmond's channel, you are going to see what you want to see, and also he can help you with a lot of answers too as well about West Africa. He vlogs a lot about the West African things that. So tell them before we go off land today. I simply came for us to talk about Africa, and because I just got back from Rio, I have a lot of videos to post about what's going on in Rio, because a lot of my viewers are simply from Europe and the United States, and they want to know more about what's going on out here. And they want me to compare things and also help them with more information. So tell them what you want to tell them about your vlogs too, as well, so that we can quickly wrap up. Please tell them.
Okay. So basically, what I'd like everyone to know about my country, Ghana, is um, Ghana is a peaceful country. You can easily visit and have a very, very nice time. But don't be so focused on the negative aspect. There are aspects that are not helping, but there are systems that are bad. But this is why we are entreating you, the diasporans, to come back home and join the fight in making Ghana a better place and help us make the system work. Let us all have our voice together so that we can riot against this bad leadership also. We can vote out the two-party system that are just messing up with us. Let's just come together and fight together and make Ghana what you want it to be like to the white man out there. And secondly, I want you to know something. I'm also trying to develop a website. And this website I'm trying to work on is to just give foreigners the opportunity to explore my country.
Oh, I
Or
think
maybe you want to come to Ghana.
I think your what do you call it? Your microphone is off again, Mr. Edmond. I don't know if it's the internet, but the microphone seems to be off.
Is it better now? Is it okay now?
We cannot
Is
hear
the mic
you.
okay now?
And so, guys, I'm sharing his channel. Okay. Now I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Hello.
hear you.
All right, sure. So
Yes,
what I
we
was
can hear
saying is, right now
you.
I'm working on a website for foreigners who wants to have a best time in Ghana. So when the website is ready, I'll just put it out there. You can just follow me on my channel, and I'll keep you posted when I'm done with it. So what basically I'm going to be doing with my channel on the website is, I'll just when you want to visit, let's say Ghana, you want to explore most of these tourist sites, I'll just pick you up from the airport, lodge you into a hotel. So it's like going to be a package where you have accommodation, you have sites that you choose which one you want to visit, and the respective costs will all be there. So you just book. It's like you just book an appointment with me. Okay, you'll be coming to Ghana this day, so you want to tour these particular places in Ghana. You just hear everything. You just choose what you want. Then I'll just pick you up at the airport, help you make your stay in Ghana and your visitation a very nice one. So just look out for that, and it's going to be a wonderful time. Yeah. Hello.
All right. Mr. Edmond, thank you so much for sharing some amazing things with us. Like you said it all too as well, because these are questions that I really wanted from a West African YouTuber, which you have helped us. That is why I also shared your channel too as well. If people want to go to Ghana and do something, they can get in touch with you as well, because I don't want to be selfish at all, because a lot of our YouTubers, they are crazy, and when you even you get on their show, they don't share anything about you. They just talk blah blah blah, and then after they'll just leave you hanging. So thank you so much, Mr. Edmond, and thank you guys for
Thank
contributing
you.
to us all, each and every single person. Yeah, I just got back from Rio. I have a lot of videos for you guys. So guys, see you in my next vlog. But we still have a lot to talk about when it comes to these online things. There are a lot of topics that we will be talking about. See you guys and have a fantastic evening. Bye bye, Mr. Edmond. Thank you so much
All
for
right.
joining
Thank you.
us.
All right. All right. Welcome. Thank you too.